And hello, everybody. It is Thursday, August 25th, and it is a real estate update. I am working remotely today. I'm very sad, Jaden. Last camping trip of the summer. I'm a little, I have some tears rolling down my face. I know everyone feels so sorry for me, but coming to you live from Fairmont Hot Springs in BC today. So, how's your week going, Jaden?
It's great. I didn't get as many camping trips in as you did this summer. You're doing well for yourself.
Yeah, well, you know what? You work while you're here and then, take a
Yeah.
little bit of time in the afternoon. So it was a very busy first 6 months of the year for both of us.
Oh, yeah.
And so when you work 6 and 7 days a week and all the hours we do, it was well needed time off. But with that in mind, let's get to the stats for this week. And wow, August 118th till the 25th. Okay, I guess my contacts were not working this morning. I think we all know it's August 18th to the 25th. So, with that being said, 285 new listings, 260 solds for a 91% sale to new listing ratio. So, when we look at that stat line of solds over the past 3 weeks, really been steady around the 260 mark. At the end of July, we had the 281 and then really dropped down over the August long weekend, not surprisingly. And then on the new listing side of things, I think a lot of people are waiting for post Labor Day when kids go back to school, things like that. And then our days on market crept up this week to 38 from 34. But when we look back at last year, it's actually lower than last year. And I'm not sure what happened there. Sorry, I'm having technical issues this morning. I do know that number is supposed to be 237. For some reason, it ghosted me there, compared to 245. So we're actually seeing fewer price reductions now over the last 5 weeks. And then our total detached listings dropped again by 7 this week to 2209, and these are active listings. If you've never seen this video before, this live broadcast does not include pending listings. And then our total active listings at 4372, also down from last week. And I really do think, I just have this feeling in my gut that we're looking at post Labor Day or right before Labor Day. I think we're really going to see a pop in the market. But you know what I mean? If you're selling right now, the nice thing is people that are out looking are generally pretty serious. It's no different than if you're looking over Christmas holidays or Easter holidays or any kind of that type of thing. When you're out in the cold, like then you're a serious buyer. So let's go to the next slide, Jaden. All right. So again, here's that look back at a year ago. So our new listings down 9% year over year, week over week. And our active listings still, right around that 20 to 21% down year over year. Pendings are through the roof again. So our median price, average price, you see there, and then you see that 38 days on market. So over to you, Jaden, with some interest rate news, because you updated them today. So what are we talking about?
Well, honestly, so there's not a huge update today. The one place that I updated was on the variable high ratio, the 5-year. And this is actually something I'm a little bit proud of. It's one of my local lenders that I feel like I do good work with, and they've always been great to my clients. They've picked 10 brokers out of Alberta that they enjoy working with. They're offering their variable at prime right now. So you'd be paying 4.7%, which is just saying to me they do not want to be in the variable market right now. But they've offered to me and 9 other brokers in Alberta, in southern Alberta, actually, at prime -1. So we're at 3.7. Yeah. The market is at 3.8. Just goes to show that when you partner with people, do good work for your clients, do good work for the people you're working with, it comes back to you, and it will come back to my clients. So, you're getting about a 10% premium on what everybody else would be paying in the market right now. So I think there's a bit of value there on the variable side. Yeah. And so rates are what they are. We expect them to continue to fall, other than in September 7th, we think that the Bank of Canada just about assuredly is going to go up another half point. And when we talk to you next week, we're already going to be in September, which is crazy. Yeah, crazy. But by September 7th, they're thinking about a half point up. And every story, every expert that I've read around that truly believes that that's the last hike, and that we are going to quickly be seeing perhaps even by the end of 2022, but definitely early 2023, the Bank of Canada start coming the other way and bringing rates down. So for those of you who are in variable, we talk about this with my clients on a regular basis. Just hold the fort for 2022. Grass is going to be greener in 2023. Don't get panicked by this last one. We really believe it'll be the last one. I think the Bank of Canada is starting to see the impact that they thought they were going to see in terms of getting rid of inflation. And we also believe that they've overshot the mark and that
Right.
that they quickly are going to have to go down to kickstart the economy again.
Interesting. Very interesting. So again, for those that are looking to buy in fall of 2022, is your recommendation still the same to go with a short-term variable?
Absolutely. Like there's, if you're very scared about where that's going, you could do a 1 or 2 year fix, but don't be locking into a fix at 4.5%. You are going to regret that 2 or 3 years from now, and you're going to be calling me to say, well, can I break this? And we'll go to, we'll get into this, 3% or 2.5% fixed. I'll say, absolutely, you can, and pay your $15,000 penalty to do so. Right. So,
Yeah.
I really still think that variable, let's ride through this wave. Maybe it'll go up to 4.2. That's still lower than 4.49. Do not look into that
Yeah.
4.49 right now. We have some opportunity to make some money on. So if you can handle the payments at 4.2, you'll be doing very well when prime goes down in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's. Can you just scroll back to the first slide there, just to recap, just because we've got a
Sure.
couple of minutes here. So really, the story is kind of the same, and again, I think we're back to, with some exceptions that I know friends of mine have had listings that have sold in a day, things like that. There are still those pockets on the detached side, in particular, in the hot areas where we're seeing multiple offers and things like that. However, I think we're somewhat back to our pre-pandemic market in terms of balance, not in terms of pricing by any stretch, because our pricing is still up. What is it on average? Let's call it 15% year over year, and it was up significantly prior to 2 years from there, 2 years ago. So here's the message that I would say: if you're a buyer, you're going to have some good opportunities coming up here. So as an aside here, when I set up a new client on a search portal, I get CC'd when they get a new listing. And the amount of new listings I'm seeing coming through my buyer portals are quite substantial. A few price reductions, not a ton. So I think we're going to continue to see that ramping up here. We're August 26th. So by, I think same as Jaden, I think next week at this time, we may see a significant bump in new listings, but for sure 2 weeks ago, I got to put my neck on the line there. And then if you're a seller, do you want to be on the market when there are a lot more listings, or do you want to try and get something on the market before that happens? My recommendation is before. I'd rather be on when there's less listings, to be quite honest. So, Jaden, you can take that. Actually, I'll take that off the screen. And yeah, that's about it for this week. So we'll be back in the home office next week. Jaden, thanks for running the slides.
No problem.
No
And
problem.
thanks for listening in, guys. And we'll see you in September.
See you in September. Have a great weekend, and we will talk to you in 7 days.